Okay, so OnePlus Nord CE 4 becomes the first Nord series device to receive stable version of OxygenOS 15. So here we have OnePlus Nord CE 4 and I've already got the stable build of OxygenOS 15 because I was running closed beta program. Currently you can see in the software information it says OxygenOS 15, and previously when I was running closed beta builds we used to see closed beta here on the right top corner. But after the latest update that thing have gone, so it's a stable version. And why I'm saying it's stable version, because I'll show you a few changes which are currently present on OnePlus 12 with their latest stable version. Slowly within a week you guys will start to receive the stable build of OxygenOS 15 for your OnePlus Nord CE 4. So here you can see over closed beta build I did receive this update which was of just 11.50 MB. If you see the version which is 15.0.0.200, this I received yesterday and it's confirmed that it's a stable version which will be pushed out to normal users who are not the part of closed beta program. And if I show you the notes of this latest build which I received, which was of just 11 MB, in which they have added some new features under communication and interconnection, then they have some optimizations related to apps and system. And now I can also confirm that OnePlus Nord CE series won't be getting that blur effect or that advanced animation what we have seen on other OnePlus smartphones. I mean to say the flagship devices. We'll talk about every change what OxygenOS 15 brings on the table for OnePlus Nord CE 4, and this will be the one video you don't have to watch our other videos to know everything about OxygenOS 15. But before moving ahead guys, we have 85% of users who haven't subscribed to our channel. So if you guys find our videos helpful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing. It's good to see that OnePlus haven't missed out on the lock screen customization even on OnePlus Nord CE series. You can see we do have the lock screen customizations, but still I would say OnePlus would have added this option whenever we long press on the lock screen. At least it should give a pop-up of customizing the lock screen. To customize the lock screen we have to go to the settings, wallpapers and style, and from here only we can customize a device. So recently OnePlus have introduced this Flux theme, or I don't know how it is pronounced, it's Flux or Flux, but I do pronounce it as Flux theme. So from here you can apply the presets, but there are many more presets. Tapping on more themes, you can see we have 2 classic, 4 sleek themes, then sublime, never settle themes are also present here, composition and aerial view. So according to your requirement you can set any one of these. So let me show you how does it work. So we have selected this last option and here we have the text. By the way guys, one more thing you need to remember, if you are new to OnePlus, these texts can't be changed. You have the presets that can only be changed, but you cannot edit this text present on these themes. But OnePlus have given pretty amazing text options, and you also have the ability to set custom wallpapers. And it's not like you cannot use the depth effect if you are using custom wallpapers. It all depends on the wallpaper. If you see that the depth effect is not working, slightly zoom in the wallpaper and you should have depth effect working. So here you can see without depth effect, this is how it looks. Soon I apply the depth effect, it separates the foreground and the background, and you have the text behind the foreground. And there are these few styles which include some glass pattern like what we have seen on Nothing OS. And here you have the ability to adjust the intensity of blur. Talking about the clock styles, OnePlus have given few clock styles, and you can also increase or decrease the size of the clock font. And beneath that we have these color patterns. According to your requirement you can set any color, and you also have the ability to adjust the color intensity. So these are some of the lock screen customization what OnePlus provides even on OnePlus Nord series, and this also works with the always on display. So under the always on display you have this option called seamless. If you want the basic one you can select the classic one, but I always prefer using this seamless because here we do get a nice animation. So let me show you that animation. This is how the always on display will look. Soon you double tap on it, you can see that animation, or you can see that transition, which is very smooth even on OnePlus Nord CE. And then related to lock screen, they have also added this new halo fingerprint animation, and here you can see a preview. This is how it looks. So these are some of the changes what OnePlus have done with the lock screen customizations. And now talking about the home screen and launchers. So now OnePlus have added new icon packs. One of them is this radiance and the second one is this shadow. Shadow gives you this black background. This also looks pretty nice if you apply it on the home screen, and it looks more better if you have enabled the dark mode. And the second icon pack is this radiance, which is one of my favorite because using this the icon looks pretty nice, and there are some icons which got upgraded like clock, calculator, weather settings, recorder and photos app. Another change what you'll find in the launcher settings, and here we have a new option called animation effect. So now at least OnePlus have given this enhanced animation whenever you open any folder. This is how it looks with the standard animation, and this is how towards the right hand side it looks with the enhanced animation. Let me also show you an example. So here you can see a bouncy effect whenever you open the folder, and there's also this ripple effect whenever you move any icon and then later on drop it on a certain place. you can see that ripple effect. And the recent page also, they have done some changes. For example, if you are in any of the application and if you try to open that application in the recent page, towards the top side we do get two options now. So one is floating windows and the second one is split windows. If you slide towards the right hand side, the application will open in the floating windows. If you slide towards the left hand side, it will open in the splits view. This is the new add-on what OnePlus have done, and it's exactly similar what we get to see on OnePlus 12 also. You can see if I slide the application towards the right hand side, we have the floating windows, towards the left hand side we have the splits view. And as said, we did not get any kind of blur effect in the app drawer, which I think OnePlus can add. It's not a big task. And the same thing goes here with the quick setting tiles. We don't have that blur effect what we get to see on other OnePlus smartphones like OnePlus 12. But that transition and animation is kind of similar on both the devices. You consider flagship or the CE series. And for the newcomers, this is how the OnePlus new control center looks. OnePlus have given two options, like you can choose between classic and split. So while using the classic one, with a single swipe you get to see notifications. With a second swipe you have the access to control center. But if you use the split one, with a single swipe you can have the entire screen with your control center. And here you can also use a swiping gesture to go to the notification. If not, you can just swipe from the left top corner to directly open up the notification page. And one more thing which I forgot to mention, that's the drawer layout. And this was most awaited change which many users were asking for. So now you can select 5 columns in the app drawer instead of that 4 columns. And the similar change has also been added on OnePlus 12 with this latest stable build. So now if you select that 5 column option, you can see we have the 5 applications in single row. And also if you see in the status bar, now we do have the support of VoNR. Currently I am using my Jio SIM card and I do have the option which says VO 5G. Another change is in the clock application. So if you start the timer, now the timer animation have been changed. So this is how the newer timer animation looks, and it's the same thing even on OnePlus 12. But if I show you on other OnePlus smartphone which is OnePlus 12, this haven't received the latest build yet, and this is how the timer used to appear before. And here you can see on the latest build. This is also the stable build, which is the latest one and the newest stable version. And also one thing which I forgot to mention, that's related to the live capsule. So now live capsule do support multiple applications. You also have the options to select a capsule to view in card or directly open the application. So if I select open the application and then I tap on this live capsule, you can see the application opens. And if it's selected view in card, if I tap on this live capsule, the application opens in the card. But here OnePlus haven't compromised on the transition, which is pretty smooth even with the live capsule. And currently it do support applications like Swiggy, Zomato, and here are some of the system services which include music playback, game timer services, game update service, personal hotspot, screen recording. But I don't know what's wrong with OnePlus, they still haven't made any kind of changes in the volume slider. It's exactly same what we used to see on closed beta builds, and I don't think it do require some high level hardware configuration. It's just a simple implementation which OnePlus can easily do. Here if you see the volume slider, this is how it looks whenever you press for the second time. A thin line which will not distract you while watching content. And guys, OnePlus haven't added much of AI features on OnePlus Nord CE series. We'll cover the AI features also what they have added, but in the gallery application we don't get to see any other AI features other than this AI eraser. But we do have this option of revert if you have edited any photo. So for example, I'll select this photo, tapping on edit, and I'll make changes in the exposure and other stuff. And after that, even if I save the photo, and it doesn't even matter if you have replaced the original one. Later on, if you tap on edit, you have an option to revert. So the device will remember the default settings, and with a single click, you can get back to the original ones just by tapping on revert. And the second option what they have added in the gallery, and that's this filter option, which lets you filter photos, videos, etc. So this is another new add-on. Other than this, we don't have any kind of changes in the gallery application. And in the calculator application, now we all are aware about this OG Easter egg of OnePlus. So whenever you type OnePlus equals, it will show you an Easter egg of never settle. And now to hide applications, OnePlus have also given this option to change the icon of the hide apps, where you have some presets. You can fake around with the app icon, and you also have the ability to change the name of the application. Instead of hide app, you can keep anything so that other people don't get to see. You have some hidden applications beneath. We do have 2 new set of wallpapers, which includes light and shadow, including 4 wallpapers, and composition, again including 4 wallpapers. Also, I'll show you one changelog what OnePlus have mentioned. So if you go to about section, tapping on view notes, here you can see under communication and interconnection, it says now you can easily share live photos with iOS devices nearby. But if you go to camera application, we don't have the feature of live photos. OnePlus is just doing the copy paste of changelogs on almost all the devices. If they have given the ability, at least they should have given the option of live photos in the camera application. And with this latest build of OxygenOS 15, which I received on OnePlus Nord CE 4 and OnePlus 12, here they have removed the option which says you can locate the phone with Find My Device even if it's powered off. So here OnePlus 12R is still running the previous build, I mean the older version of OxygenOS 15. So I think this feature will be removed from all the OnePlus smartphones. Here OnePlus 12 is running October build, and here both the devices, OnePlus 12 and OnePlus Nord CE 4, they both are running the November build. Phone Manager application also got an UI upgrade. This is how it used to look before, and here's the UI changes on the latest build, which also includes new tools, App Cloner and Emergency SOS. Now let's talk about the AI features, what we get to see on OnePlus Nord CE 4. So starting off with the Notes application, so here OnePlus have added the AI features. So if you have any notes available, here you can see towards the left hand side, we have an icon. Tapping on it, it will open up the AI assistant for notes. Using this AI feature, you can write that particular note in a proper format. You have options to get the cleanup version of the particular note along with things like polish version or continue writing. And now let me give you an example. If I have to shorten this entire note, I just tap on shorten and the AI will take care of it. Within few seconds, we'll have a shorter version of this particular note. Later on, you get these options like you can refine it. You have option to copy, delete, insert or replace. So in the AI, we do have the AI assistant feature. Now moving on to the next application which have AI, and that's the recorder application. So here you can see we have a recording. I'll just reduce the volume for once, and towards the left hand side if you see there's an option of summary. So if you have any recording available on your device, just tapping on it, it will provide you few language options. If I select auto and tap on start, here you can see it says generating, and we also have it in live capsule. It will take few seconds, and I don't know, due to some reason here AI on OnePlus Nord CE 4 is taking a lot of time. It's been almost 3 to 4 minutes now. So again here also it's taking a lot of time even with the second try. We'll wait another 2 minutes. And guys, it looks like that something is wrong here with OnePlus AI in the recorder application. Basically what it does is it creates a summary of that particular recording, and later on it also gives you an option to convert the recording into text version. So this is what it does. Currently I don't know, due to some reason it's not working here on my OnePlus Nord CE 4. So we'll just ignore it for now. They have also added this new feature for the notifications. So for example, if you receive any notification, you just have to tap on that notification and pull slightly down. That application will open up in the floating windows, and you do have the option to resize it. And one change what I did not mention initially when it comes to customization, that's related to the color palette. So here we do have a new option on OxygenOS 15 called two tone. So basically this gives you a black and white color tone in the settings page, and this we used to see on OG Oxygen. If you apply this two tone, the same thing gets applied in the quick setting tiles or even the notification panel along with the settings page. Under connection and sharing, now they have given an option to share files with iPhone. So using this method, you just have to download the OConnect application on iPhone, and you'll be able to share the files faster even on iPhones using your OnePlus smartphone. Until now, you guys must be aware about this redesign about section, and let me also talk about the storage here. So you can see if we go down, now the system storage have been drastically reduced, but the other storage have been slightly increased. So guys, these are all the changes what you guys will see on OnePlus Nord CE series with OxygenOS 15. If you guys have any kind of questions, let me know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.